Parasyte, The Gray was generally considered a completely new interpretation of the iconic original manga by Hitoshi Iwake, set in South Korea and following a new protagonist. However, the ending of Season 1 featured a surprising cameo that explicitly suggested a shared universe between the manga, anime, and live-action series, creating many exciting possibilities for Season 2. The first season of Parasyte the Gray had a relatively upbeat and satisfying conclusion. Soo-in and Heidi were able to help Kang-woo and Team Gray leader Jun-kyung stop the parasites from taking control of the mayor. Kang-woo joined Team Gray, while Soo-in returned to relative normality with Heidi's blessing. However, this was far from the end of it. The final scene of Episode 6 featured a cameo from Shinichi Izumi, the protagonist of both the original Parasyte manga and its anime adaptation, Parasyte the Maxim. This proves that The Gray is not a separate new story, but both a sequel to and spin-off from the existing Parasyte canon. Shinichi is depicted as being much older than usual, implying that the events of The Gray take place well after the manga and anime. Shinichi introduces himself to Jun-kyung as an expert in the parasites, which is certainly true by this point. If a second season is greenlit, Shinichi would likely have an expanded role and would function as the bridge between the live-action series and the other versions. At the time of writing, Parasyte the Gray has not been renewed for a second season. There is no reason to despair, however. Since Season 1 only released on April 5, 2024, it's still in the early stages of the decision-making process. Netflix will be keeping a close eye on the show's critical performance and all-important viewing metrics. Given that it contains a lot of CGI, Parasyte the Gray is an expensive production, so the streaming giant will be anticipating good numbers to make a return on investment. With the source material already being iconic, the expectation was clearly that the curb appeal of the IP would lead to a substantial performance out of the gate.